International relations as an academic discipline began in the aftermath of World War I. The main focus then was to examine the causes of war and conditions for peace. Since then, the subject matter covered in the study have widened to include diverse issues such as poverty and development, politics of international trade and finance, nuclear deterrence, human rights, terrorism, environment, and so on.
I teach and research both international relations and development with a focus on developing countries. I explore the origin and evolution of inequality in economic growth, domestic politics, human and social development in low-income countries. Thus, IR studies to me is the area of study seeking the international system and institutions that can resolve the inequality problems.
International relations is a field of study that is centered around your curiosity about the world in which we live. What accounts for inequalities in power, wealth, or access to basic needs? And how can states, international organizations, or businesses contribute to the making of a more just world? These are some of the questions that will lead you to study international relations.
We live in an increasingly uncertain world, from the prevalence of irredentist and expansive claims over maritime spaces that challenge existing international rules and norms to the threat of pandemics, from the increasingly tense US-China strategic competition that spans the realm of security, economics, and geopolitics to persistent international security threats like violent extremism, the danger of nuclear proliferation, and recently, cyber insecurity. We need to understand how the world works in the 21st century, and that, to me, is international relations as a field of study.
International relations is the study of relations between international entities such as states, international organizations, NGOs, activist groups, corporations, and even individuals. We study how these groups and individuals interact with each other and shape the world community.
International relations is indeed more than a field of study for its complexity in explaining the reasons of war and peace. And together with the changing environment of the international community, with the rise of non-state actors such as supranational institutions, subnational and transnational actors, international relations is an inclusive and evolving interdisciplinary subject.
Studying international relations provides you with a passport to a number of different careers. International relations majors don't just work as diplomats, but they work as risk consultants, they work in think tanks, and they also work in international organizations or non-governmental organizations.
IR is a versatile field that can offer students many opportunities in their future career. Students who have majored in IR could work in a variety of industries, from nonprofit organizations and environmental groups to industry and public service. Additionally, the concepts and skills that they acquire over their course of 4 years at TIU can provide them with valuable insights and a deeper perspective in how the world around them works that can prove instrumental in bettering not only the students' personal lives, but also their careers. As an educator, I believe that studying IR enhances the students' faculties in critical thinking and encourages them to explore more thoroughly events and issues that impact not only their lives, but the lives of those around them. Society requires thoughtful and interested citizens who engage actively with the figures and organizations that impact their daily lives.
A student of international relations is driven for answers regarding the nature of the international system, the ramifications of domestic governance and world events, the interaction between law and politics, and even the impact of human nature and world events. One, in my view, studies international relations because she has an uncompromising commitment to intellectual honesty and to the acquisition of knowledge. These, in my view, are prerequisites to become a successful diplomat, or even a human rights activist, an international lawyer, and a political or business leader, all of which are possible career paths for students of international relations?
International relations is a good topic to study because we are all citizens of states. Interactions between different states impacts our daily life, and the study of international relations can help us gain a better understanding of our society and also other societies and cultures.
Studying IR helps us understand what kind of a global and local problems happen in the world, teaches us how to address and contribute to solving these issues, and ultimately gives us hope that the world could be a better place.
By investigating ideas, interests, and institutions of individuals, organizations, cities, and states that consist of international system, we predict the human society's future and suggest the promotion of peace and development.
TIU has a very diverse student body, and this diversity makes class discussion very interesting. For example, the other day, we were discussing America's role in global affairs in my world politics class. A Japanese student pointed out that the US military presence is indispensable for the peace and stability of East Asia. But then a student from Syria quickly responded by saying, "Not in the Middle East. Each time US intervenes in the region with military forces, it creates a huge mess." Then a Chinese student said, "Yeah, US is no longer a global hegemon and should stop acting like one." But then a student from the Philippines said, "No, we need the US as a global policeman. Otherwise, the South China Sea will become a Chinese lake." This is just a small example, but because our students have different cultural, religious, and political background, class discussions are often very lively and interesting.
A real advantage of Tokyo International University and the International Relations program is the global focus that the faculty has. Faculty at Tokyo International University come from a wide variety of different economic backgrounds, and they publish a wide variety of academic scholarship in many different journals and books.
TIU offers a vibrant and exciting study environment with numerous international students and faculty members coming from different parts of the world. The campus location is close to one of the world's top metropolitan cities in Asia, which students can benefit with various opportunities such as internship, further career development, or graduate studies.
So TIU is a very unique place to learn international relations for three main reasons. First and foremost, it's truly international in terms of both teachers and student body. So the class discussions really go into places you never imagined. It's a microcosm of the entire world. Second, TIU has a whole department with 13 professors only teaching IR with its variety of aspects. And last but not least, you get a lot of face time with professors at TIU, since the culture and mission of TIU is to actually care about students' development. So the bottom line is the faculty is both supportive and highly informative.
In addition to all of the great reasons other faculty will offer, TIU has one of the strongest English language model United Nations clubs in all of Japan. Our members consistently earn awards at every conference that they participate in. Whether you're interested in diplomacy, the United Nations, or simply making friends, it's a great place.
TIU's program has a broad faculty base who offer numerous courses on a variety of topics and subjects that provide our students with a really solid foundation in IR. Students who have graduated from TIU have gone on to interesting careers or have joined excellent graduate programs. Additionally, as economics plays a key role in IR, that students in TIU's IR program can also attend courses that are part of TIU's business and economics major is a strength in our program. Furthermore, students who are majoring in IR at TIU may also join our highly successful Model United Nations and thereby not only network with their fellow students, but also actively engage in a number of events and get some more insight into the world beyond TIU's campus.
From a global perspective, there is no better place to study international relations than at Tokyo International University. For better or worse, the accumulation of political, economic, military, and demographic resources, and consequently, the world's attention, has over the last decade or so shifted decisively towards the Asia-Pacific region. Studying at Tokyo International University with faculty members and peers coming from all over the world provides students an opportunity to make sense of these developments and give them a front row seat to the amazing transformations that are currently underway in the global system.
TIU is home to more than 1,300 students from 68 countries around the world. Those international students come to TIU for a variety of reasons, such as TIU's robust academic program and internship opportunities, or generous scholarship. But I think most of our students, once they arrive, have come to appreciate our faculty members' strong devotion to education. We spend a lot of time with our students to discuss their academic progress, research interest, future career objectives, and graduate schools. We do care about how our students grow academically and personally. I hope to continue this tradition as many of our students feel strong ties to their professors even after they graduate.